friends, welcome to T1 Academy. So here today we have to see one of the important area, that is Ikshvakus. Ikshvaku dynasty. So after the decline of Shatavahanas only they came to power, well. Shatavahanas last ruler Ptolemy III. After the decline of that empire, Ikshvaku dynasty came to power, well. Vijayapuri became the capital, that's why they were called Vijayapuri Shahs. Vijayapuri. Otherwise, they were also called Sri Parvatiyas. Right? Lion became the symbol of these people. Lion, that became the symbol. The first ruler in this dynasty was Putra Sri Shantamula. According to Matsya Purana, it is said that Matsya Purana says there are 7 rulers in this dynasty, but inscription said that only 4 rulers are there in this Ikshvaku dynasty. Different opinions are there whether the localites of Andhra or did they come from different place. So different opinions they are there. Okay, what opinions are there regarding the coming of our Ikshvakus, that you have to see. So they people administered Krishna Godavari river region. They people administered Krishna Godavari river region, that was administered by the Ikshvakus. They administered the Krishna Godavari region. Krishna Godavari river region. Godavari river region. Krishna Godavari river regions were administered by, so these people, like that it was said. Okay, they administered. So there's the regions especially. So Krishna Godavari river regions were administered by these people, like that it was said. Different opinions are there related with this Ikshvaku dynasty. ఇక్ష్వాకుల గురించి భిన్నమైనటువంటి అభిప్రాయాలు ఉన్నాయి. శ్రీరాముని వంశానికి చెందిన వాళ్ళని, శ్రీరాముడు ఇక్ష్వాకుని వంశానికి చెందిన వాళ్ళని అలా కథనం కూడా ఉంది. లేదా ఇక్షు అంటే చెరకుగడ అని, దాన్ని అధికార చిహ్నంగా కొంతకాలం కలిగి ఉన్నారని, అందువల్ల ఇక్ష్వాకు అని పేరు వచ్చిందనే వాదన కూడా మనకు కనిపిస్తుంది. ఓకే, Ikshvaku, Ikshu means sugar cane. That became the symbol of these people. That's why they are called Ikshvakus, like that it was said. Ikshu indicates sugar cane. Sugar cane. Ikshu indicates what? Sugar cane. That's why. So they became the symbol in the beginning. So that's why they were called Ikshvakus. But lion, that was the symbol of. So this one, lion was the symbol of this Ikshvaku dynasty. According to Puranas, how many rulers? 7 rulers are there according to Matsya Purana. But according to inscriptions, there are only 4 rulers in this dynasty. Okay. Then, so this Buddha Charitra, Ashwagosha wrote Buddha Charitra. Buddha Charitra also said about these people. Ashwagosha was the deputy in 4th Buddhist Council. So he wrote the book. So there is Buddha Charitra. Buddha Charitra also said about these people. Buddha Charitra. Ashwagosha wrote the book. Buddha Charitra. This Buddha Charitra also said about, so these Ikshvakus, like that it is said. So this, especially whether they belong to Andhra or they come from different places, different opinions are there. What opinions are there related with them? That we have to see. Okay, Robson Buller said that they belong to North India, Lord Sri Rama's dynasty. They belong to North India. Lord Sri Rama belonged to Ikshvaku dynasty. They people came from North India, like that. It was said by Robson and Buller. Vogel said that they people belong to Carnatic region. Gopalachari said that they people belong to Tamil Nadu. And at the same time, Caldwell said that they are the original inhabitants of Andhra only. Right? So like the different opinions are there related with these people, like that we can say. Okay, related with this one. Robson and Buller. They said that Ikshvakus belong to North India. This Ikshvakus belongs to North India, Lord Sri Rama's dynasty. North India and Lord Sri Rama's dynasty. And Lord Sri Rama's dynasty. Lord Sri Rama's dynasty, like that It was said by whom in the sense? It was said by Robson and Boole. So Robson and Boole. Vogel said that. So this Vogel said that they people belongs to Karnataka. So the Ikshvakus belongs to Karnataka. Original inhabitants of Karnataka migrated to this Andhra region like that. It was said by whom in the sense? It was said by Vogel. Vogel commented like that. Got idea? So then Gopalachari said that they people belong to Tamil Nadu. So there is because some places which are related with them may belong to these people like that. It was estimated by Gopalachari. Gopalachari said, so they people belong to, Ikshvakus belong to. So there is Tamil Nadu. So there is Gopalachari said that. Gopalachari. According to Gopalachari, they people belongs to Tamil Nadu. They people belongs to Tamil Nadu. But Caldwell he said that they are the original inhabitants of Andhra. Caldwell said that they are the original inhabitants of. They are the original inhabitants of. They are the original inhabitants of Andhra. Krishna Godavari River region, that was the place of the Ikshvakus like that. It was said by Caldwell. So Gopalachari said that they people belong to this one. But anyhow, so Guntur, Prakasham, Nellore, some parts of Kadapa region, all these were administered by. So this Ikshvakus like that, it was said. Okay. They administered all these regions. So Guntur region, Prakasham region, okay, so there is Prakasham region, Nellore region, Kadapa region, so etc. Kadapa etc. regions, etc. they were administered by these Ikshvakus like that, it was said. Because this Vijayapuri comes there in Guntur district only, Nagarjunakonda, you know well. So that's why they are called Sri Parvatiyas. Nagarjunakonda was called Sri Parvatam. That's why they are called Sri Parvatiyas. వీళ్ళని ఏమని అన్నారు? శ్రీ పర్వతం అని అన్నారు. నాగార్జునకొండకు శ్రీ పర్వతం అని పేరు కాబట్టి శ్రీ పర్వతం అన్ని రంగాలలో అభివృద్ధి సాధించడం వల్ల వీళ్లకు శ్రీ పర్వతీయులు అని పేరు. అదేవిధంగా శ్రీరాముని వంశానికి చెందినవారని ఇక్ష్వాకులు అని అలా ఉన్నట్లుగా కూడా తెలుస్తుంది. ఓకే, లేదా విజయపురిని కేంద్రంగా చేసుకొని పరిపాలించడం వల్ల they were called Vijayapurishas. So different names are there to these people, so that you have to remember. Okay, then according to Matsya Purana said that 7 rulers are there, but according to inscriptions, Alluru, Upagunduru, Dachepalli, so in the last class I told you, Dachepalli, Ramireddipalli, so all these inscriptions, there is some inscriptions said about there are only 4 rulers in this dynasty, right? So like that we have seen some important points in this. Okay, then, so in there especially Ikshvakus. So these Ikshvakus, they divided the kingdom into states like that, directly entered the administration. Prior to that, so we have to see the rulers. Who are the rulers? First ruler in this dynasty. First ruler, Vasishtiputra Sri Shantamula. Vasishtiputra. Who was the first ruler in this dynasty? Vasishtiputra Sri Shantamula. Otherwise, he was also called Shantamula I. Vasishtiputra Sri Shantamula. Shanta Mula, like that it was said. Vasishtiputra Sri Shantamula. Otherwise, he was also called Shantamula I. Or he was called, how in the sense? He was called Shantamula I. Shantamula I. Time period is not necessary because inscription said some period, Purana said some other period. That's why time period not necessary. Okay, not that much importance here. Anyhow, Shantamula I came to power. He was the first ruler in this dynasty who established this Ikshvaku empire. Ikshvaku empire that was started by this Shantamula I only. So this empire was started by him. Empire was started by him. So Ikshvaku empire that was started by Shantamula I, like that it was said. Already you know that Vijayapuri became the capital. Vijayapuri became the capital. That's why they are called Vijayapurishas. That's why they are called how? Vijayapurishas, like that it was said. Okay, Nagarjuna Konda also called Sri Parvatam, that's why they are also called Sri Parvatiyas. Vijayapurishas, Sri Parvatiyas names they are also there. So anyhow, first ruler in this dynasty was Sri Putra Sri Shantamula. He was also called Shantamula I. He got the title Sata Sahasra Halaka and he was called Mahadanapati. What titles are there to this Shantamula I? The Shantamula I got the titles. Shantamula I. The Shantamula I, he got the titles. What titles are there to this one? He was called Sata Sahasra. Sata Sahasra. Sata Sahasra Halaka. Sata Sahasra Halaka. That's the title of this one. And he was also called Mahadanapati. Sata Sahasra Halaka means crores together. Okay. So crores together, gold coins, lakhs together, plows for the purpose of agriculture, they are donated by this one. That's why it was called Sata Sahasra, 1 crore. Shata Sahasra Halaka, crores together, gold coins and plows, gold coins. Crores together, gold coins and plows. Plows were given to farmers. So that's why, so they were given to farmers. Plows were given to farmers, that's why. So there was were given to farmers. Hence it was called Shatasahasra Halaka. And it was also called Mahadanapati. This is the first title. Second title, if you see, was also called Mahadanapati. Whoever may come and request something, use it to donate. So like that it was called Mahadanapati. That's also the title of this one. He was called Shata Sahasra Halaka, this one title. Mahadanapati, that's one of the titles that you have to remember. He was a good administrator. And a devotee of so this Kartikeya or Kumaraswamy, like that it was said. He was the devotee of Mahasena Kartikeya. He was the devotee of Mahasena Kartikeya. He was the devotee of Mahasena Kartikeya. In the period of this one, what happened? So this Vijayapuri became the capital. Sanskrit and Prakrit languages, they advanced. So you know well. Like that, things went on well in the period. Madari was the wife. His wife name was Shantamula I's wife was Madari. Madari was the wife of this one. And Vasisti Putra Shantamula's wife was Madari. So then, his sisters of Shantamula I. Okay, sisters of Shantamula I. He was called Vasisti Putra Sri Shantamula. Otherwise, we are calling him Shantamula I. So, in the period of this Shantamula I, so who were the sisters of this one? See the sisters, one is Shantisri and one is Harmyasri, they were the sisters. One is Shantisri, one is Harmyasri. They were the sisters of this one. Harmyasri. Shantisri, Harmyasri. Shantisri was given in marriage to Skanda Vishaka or Skandasri, we can say. Skandasri. And the husband of this Harmyasri, not known. So like that anyhow, he got two sisters. That's one of the points you have to remember. Shantamula I got two sisters. One is Shantisri and one is Harmyasri. Okay, like that. So he continued all the activities. He performed many yajnas. So like the administration of Shatavahanas only continued all activities. All the activities in the administration continued like the Shatavahanas. Because previously worked under Shatavahanas and came to know the administration. That's why whatever the things existed in the period of Shatavahanas, okay, they were introduced by So this Shantamula 1, like that it was said. So it is said that he only introduced this one. Then he got this Santisri Hermesri. Then his son was Veerapurusha. His son was Veerapurusha, and his sister, his daughter was Atavi Shantisri. His daughter, Shantamula 1's son. Okay, Shantamula 1's son was this Shantamula 1's son. One's son was Veerapurusha. This Veerapurusha was the greatest ruler. Veerapurusha was the greatest ruler in this dynasty. Who was the greatest ruler? Veerapurusha. He was the greatest ruler in this dynasty, like that it was said. Shantamula, one's son was, okay, Shantamula one's son, Veerapurusha. Shantamula one's daughter, Shantamula one's daughter, Atavi Shantisri. Atavi Shantisri. She was given in marriage to Skanda Vishaka. There, that one was given to Skandasri. This woman was given to Skanda Vishaka. So like that, so the Shantamula 1's period, what happened went well. And he performed number of yajnas, donated lands, donated agraharams, like that. So things went on well in the period of, so this one. So he performed yajnas like, he performed yajnas like Rajasuya, Vijayapuri, Vijayapuri, Agneya, Angirasamaya, etc. Agneya, Angirasamaya, etc. Agnas. So there is he performed. He performed yajnas like Rajasuya, Vijayapuri. So Agneya, Agni. So there is especially, so Agneya, there is one of the important one. Angirasamaya, NGI, you have to understand. Angirasamaya, Agnistoma, etc. Agnas, so were performed by this one. Agnistoma, that is also one of the yajnas, like that it was said. Agnistoma, Rajasuya, Vijayapuri, like that. Many yajnas are performed by, so this one. The inscriptions which are giving good account about this one, Rentala, Dachepalli, Keshanapalli, personally given by, so this first ruler. Personally he gave these three important inscriptions. Okay, what inscriptions are given by this Shantamula 1 or Vasistiputra Shantamula? Vasistiputra Sri Shantamula. Vasistiputra Sri Shantamula, we can say. Okay, so this one performed yajnas, well, yajnas were performed by this one. Good administration that was carried on, language that all advanced, Prakrit and Sanskrit languages, they also advanced in the period of this Vasistiputra Sri Shantamula. Okay, many yajnas were performed like that, it was as said by this one. Agnihotra, Agnistoma, like that number of yajnas were performed. Good administration that was carried on. And he was also secular, like that it was said. Right, all these important points. So I have to remember in this Vasistiputra Sri Shantamula. Right, he was called Mahadanapati. Shata Sahasra Halaka. Crores together gold coins and cows were given to farmers, that's why it was called like that. Agriculture that advanced well in the period of, so this one, because people started tilling the lands, plowing lands at the same time. So they produced crops, we can, right? So like that Vasistiputra Sri Shantamula, he was the first ruler. He was also called Shantamula 1, right? Like that number of yajnas, all these were performed. So then at last who came to power in the sense? So his son came to power. His son succeeded this Vasishtiputra Sri Shantamula, otherwise Shantamula. Now we remember who said that they are from North India, Rapsan and Bulav. Who said Karnataka, Vakil? Who said Tamil Nadu, Gopalachari? Who said that Andhra, Caldwell? So like that you have to remember all these. Okay. So then, in the period of this one only what happened? So there is his sisters, Shanti Sri, Harmesri. So all freedoms are given to women. So property rights were given to women also. In his period only it was also started. Property rights were also given to. Property rights were given to women. Property rights were given to women. And equal importance was given. Equal importance. Equal importance. This equal importance that was also given to, so this woman. So like this, all these important points went on in the period of this first ruler, we can see. What important inscriptions given by this one? So they are giving good account about this Shantamula one. Dachepalli, Keshanapalli, Rentala. Dachepalli, Keshanapalli, Rentala. Inscriptions said about him, personally given by. The inscriptions given by him. The inscriptions given by him. The inscriptions given by him. What are the important inscriptions? Rentala, Dachepalli, Keshanapalli. One is Rentala, Dachepalli. Rentala, Dachepalli, Keshanapalli. Keshanapalli. So all these are given by this Rentala, okay, Dachepalli, Keshanapalli. So inscriptions they were given by, so this one, they gave good account about this one. So then land grants were made in the period of this one, land grants. Land grants were made like that we can see. So all these points related to whom in the sense, so it is related to this one only, right? Have you got idea up to this one? So then we have to see this, one of the important characters and the second ruler, Veera Purushadatta. Veera Purushadatta, one of the important characters that we have to see. Veera Purushadatta. Veera Purushadatta is also one of the important characters. Veera Purushadatta. He was the son of Shantamula I. He was the son of Shantamula I. He was the son of Shantamula I. Veera Purushadatta. In the period of Veera Purushadatta, what happened means continued good administration. His period is called Golden Age for Buddhism. He embraced this Buddhism. So this Veera Purushadatta, okay, embraced. Veera Purushadatta embraced Buddhism, and all categories of Buddhism developed. All divisions of Buddhism. So all divisions of, especially what happened of Buddhism, so they were developed here. All divisions of Buddhism. What are the divisions of Buddhism? One is Sthaviravadins, Mahasangikas, Hinayana, Mahayana. All these developed in the period of this one. He was a strong believer of Buddhism. He did not like even so this Saivism. In Saivism, many categories they are there, you know well. Okay, 28 agamas are there in Saivism. Okay, so like that here, Veera Purushadatta. So this Veera Purushadatta's period, what happened? So this he was the son of Shantamula I and embraced Buddhism. So embraced Buddhism. Okay, embraced Buddhism. All divisions of Buddhism developed in the period of this one only. Developed. All divisions of Buddhism developed like that we can see. Okay, developed well in Nagarjunakonda in the period of Veera Purushadatta. He was called, having the sense he was called South Indian Ashoka. Veerapurushadatta was called South Indian Ashoka. Like Ashoka, he did a lot, he contributed a lot for this Buddhism. So hence we can say that Veerapurushadatta's period is called Golden Age. We are calling this age is Veerapurushadatta's for Buddhism. For Buddhism, if you see, for Buddhism, Veerapurushadatta's period, Veerapurushadatta's period is called Golden Age. That is called, having the sense that is called Golden Age, because contributed a lot like that, we can say. Veerapurushadatta's period, so for Buddhism it is called, for Buddhism, Veerapurushadatta's period is called Golden Age. Okay, Golden Age, like that it was said. Whose period? Veerapurushadatta's period is called Golden Age, because Buddhism went well. It reached to hallmark in the period of this Veerapurushadatta. So a statue that was found there at Nagarjunakonda, so that is a Shivalingam statue. On the Shivalingam, so this Veerapurushadatta put his leg and it was completely pressed into the soil. That appeared there in Nagarjunakonda. It indicates that keeping leg and completely pushing it into soil indicates that Saivism that is completely, so they suppressed, and he gave much importance to Buddhism, like that it says. Much importance was given to, so this one, like that it was said. Okay. So here Veerapurushadatta put his leg on Shivalingam. A statue was found. A statue was found at Nagarjunakonda. Found at Nagarjunakonda. A statue was found at Nagarjunakonda. That is of Veerapurushadatta. The statue belonged to Veerapurushadatta. That is the statue, you can see. So then on the statue, what happened in the sense, on the Shivalingam, so this Veerapurushadatta put his leg and forcibly, okay. So what happened in the sense here, this Veerapurushadatta, he put his leg on Shivalingam and it was forcibly pressed into the soil. That appeared. That indicates that Saivism was suppressed and he gave much importance to Buddhism, like that. So Veerapurushadatta, right? So like this, so that's one of the important things which happened in the period of this one. Then they also established Dhvani Vijnana Mandapa. Dhvani Vijnana Mandapa we are calling. Even if you speak in a small voice, it appeared very loud. That is called Dhvani Vijnana Mandapa, that was also established in the period of, so this Veerapurushadatta. Okay, we can continue. Thank you.